Hi, my name is Greg Thomas, and I am the Director of Worship Development at Church of the Open Door in York, Pennsylvania. On this particular videos and set of videos in this playlist on the YouTube channel, I'm going to be addressing the topic of vocals. Vocals are obviously a really key part of worship band and worship ministry, and there's a lot of things that play into examining and working on improving and making vocals work. There's things like pitch, there's things like vocal blend, there's learning to understand your own voice, the strengths and weaknesses of it, understanding the dynamics of your voice, knowing your vocal range. All of those kind of things are really important so that you can create the best possible sound, which when you have the best possible sound, you've created in that sense the best possible atmosphere to help draw people in to worship. So it can be a touchy subject when, especially it's so personal, unlike maybe playing an instrument when it's your voice is what it is. And even though there can be ways to improve, and we'll discuss some of those things, many of us don't always know what our strengths and weaknesses are. And some of those things change even as we age. Now that at this part of my life, as I'm getting older, the vocal things, voice is a muscle. And as I work with my own thing, there's things that I've had to work on, like even my vibrato, and maybe not to use my vibrato as much, because as I've gotten older, that vibrato has gotten wider. And so those are things that I've had to work on. So I want you to know that I have to practice what I preach, or this stuff would be kind of maybe helpful, but a bit of a farce, because that means I wouldn't be practicing it myself. And so I actually ask the hard questions. I like with American Idol. American Idol in the early years was an example of when they would have those videos at the beginning. I don't know that I approved, honestly, of those, because I felt bad for those people, but there was a case in point where people who thought they were good came and auditioned. They sounded awful, they weren't on pitch, or whatever it might be. They had moms and family and friends that probably said, hey, yeah, go for it. And it's going to be great. I think you sound good. When the truth is, they knew that they really didn't. Or if they didn't know they were bad when they were bad, then that's not really helping them. It's sincere, but not really helping. So it's important to know that there is a difference between okay vocals, good vocals, and great vocals. There's differences with all of those things. So on these playlists and on these videos, we're going to be addressing different subjects of pitch and blend, vocal range, quality and tone of voice, vowels, scooping. We're going to be talking all about all kinds of things. I'm going to have different people with me from time to time to give examples, and I hope it'll be helpful. So all that to say, we hope that this particular set of videos will help you to evaluate your vocals and improve as you can, so that you can be the best vocalist that you can, as for the team and not just for you personally, and that it's the best sound possible.